Hi guys, welcome back to Lynn's garden. Can you see anything behind me? This is a new garden bed. Now my father-in-law, he was here 2 weeks ago and he stayed with us a week and we managed to finish this garden bed, and plus he helped me to do some other job in the yard as well. And so excited because if you follow my channel, maybe some of you might notice that in this corner, do you see the cherry I got up over there? That is the grapevine in the front that facing into to the front yard, and this is just the back of the cherry. And I did plant quite a few blueberry bushes. And in this side, before I got some teen garden beds that I got from Aldi, and so I really wanted to tidying up them a little before I got to kind like one teen garden bed, and the other one kind of the leftover from the lettuce that we built the trolley for the grapevine. So we just use that to build the lettuce garden bed. But now I just want to replace it with something more permanent or stronger, and it look more unified to the rest of the garden as well. So let's have a look, and I will show you this garden bed is around not so well. I know it's actually the size. So the width is 85 centimeter width, like from here to here, and the length is 5.4 meter long. And the other day I just filled the soils and fill a lot of compost as well, and I run the drip irrigation for this garden bed as well, so I don't have to worry about water them. Alright, so I turned the camera around and hope you can see better. So I'm so pleased with the look of the garden bed. You know, like the timber is just so strong, and my father-in-law did a very good job for this garden bed. Now this area is not easy to work with, so first we have to empty all the old garden beds and take it away and empty all the old soil to make the room for this garden bed. And of course we have to showering all the compost out, and we don't want to mixing up with a lot of the gravel down here, so it's just very big challenge. And before this I got this kind of garden bed. So this garden bed before, it wasn't lying in the same like this. It was on the other side. Before it was lying going down that way. And I got the one teen garden bed here, and the other garden bed that built from the leftover of my trolley just around here. But now look at it, it looks so nice and neat. And by the way, if you want to see my blueberry bushes, I need to, last year I didn't take the netting away, but I think this year I might take the netting away. So who say that we can't grow blueberry in the garden bed? Yes, definitely you can grow blueberry in the garden bed, as long as you have good drainage and to provide the pH that they like. But I got one pot of the blueberry here that stay in this container a long time, maybe 3 years. Or over to nearly 3 years, and it got very big, so I think I might just plant it in the new garden bed. Let me show you. Sorry, just make you very dizzy. In this corner actually. So in this corner, so the whole garden bed, this is west facing, so we have very hot afternoon sun. So at the moment it's around 11 o'clock. The sun is not quite hit the garden bed yet, but I know from about 12 o'clock the sun just hit in there. And in this corner, so I'm hoping I can put the blueberry bush in here. So I just got the blueberry. Do you see that just next to it? But I know that will get more sun and than this garden bed of the blueberry. But I just hoping that the bush that I want to put in here, I know that it is more sun tolerant than the variety I got here, but also because of the trolley in the front here. Can you see the trolley in the front? It will protect it from some of the sun in the afternoon there as well. But I really want to put it in the ground, but maybe not in the video today, but I just want to talk with you. But today is I really want to plant the passionfruit vine. Here's the passionfruit vine. Now, I didn't buy this passion fruit vine. This one, it comes from the compost last year. Let me come a little bit this way so I hope you can see better. So, it came out of the compost bin and it grew and around 10 centimeters, and I just potted it up and it grew since autumn and it grew over the winter, and I didn't care about it at all, you know, and I just kind of put under the eave, and then sometimes I water it, sometimes I did not, but this summer or a few months ago, I decided to put in this very big container because I did not expect that I got a beautiful room and I got beautiful trolley over here for it to climbing on. So now I decided to put in this garden bed, and so yet you know that passion fruit, they love full sun. And this garden bed is got sun from 12 o'clock until 7 p.m. if in the summer, you know, but it will have a less sun in the winter, of course. And I just want to give it a go because I don't have anywhere else to put passion fruit, and plus I don't want to keep it in the container forever, you know. And if it survives, that could be very big bonus for me. But if it not survives, that could be fine. Oh, I mean, I might a little upset, but I'm not being so traumatic about that, because you know that passion fruit is very quite difficult for lots of new gardener like me to plant in Canberra, Australia, you know, because we got quite heavy frost in the winter and cold and windy as well. And this I hoping because you see where it's facing, so we got very hot afternoon. And I hope that in the winter, even though we still have a lot of sun, by the way, and then the heat of the house will warming up the passion fruit vine. And so those are the plants. And I got it kind of trolley. You can see that I got two trolley kind like lying in the middle of the house, you know. Let me show you. Oh, did you see that? Okay, like right at the middle of the whole world, and in the future we did do some measurement. I'm gonna get some more of that trolley and some more panels, so put three more here today. We did measure it. We got 3 more in here and another one at the corner there. If I put the blueberry bush in that corner, for the trolley, the blueberry doesn't need the troller or the panel for it to climb on, but I think it would be still nice for me to make it the garden bed more unified, or maybe at the end I can manage to go something just behind the blueberry bush. Alright, so this is not the first time I plant passion fruits. The first time I planted was in Brisbane, that where my parents-in-law they live, and it grows so well up there. And the second time that I planted in this yard, and it's the same this corner as well, and it didn't grow so well, or it died actually. And but at that time I didn't have raised garden bed, and I didn't know about the passion fruit, didn't like the frost and the cold, and I just planted right in the middle of the winter and bit cold and wet, and just in the very heavy clay soil as well. I didn't have raised garden bed to plant it on, so of course at the end it died. And here's now the third time, and I just I'm more prepared, so I don't have much of experience. But I just share with you what I know about passion fruit. So as you know, most of the fruit trees and vegetables, they love very well drainage, and so does passion fruit, right? Realize 90 iodic soil between 5.5 to 6.5 pH level is ideal for the passion fruit vine. But I remember that when I planted the vine in Brisbane, I didn't do any pH tests or anything, and I just planted in there. I didn't amend the soil much at all, and it just grew so well. And I know that if you fertilize too much of passion fruit vine, they just go so wide, and they might they won't produce much of fruit at all. So the garden beds, for the new garden bed, I fill with a lot of compost that come from my compost bin. I did quite a few, around 15 bags of the mushroom compost, the best in Bunning, and of course I fill with some other compost that in the old garden bed in here. So I won't fertilize my passion fruit vine at all. And one way to keep your passion fruit vine moist when they are young like this, and when they take when they are established, like after a few years you planting it, and you don't have to water it more consistently. But the vine that I got is still very young, you know. I have to give it consistently water or moisture. And actually I did mention before, if you have a very clay soil, make sure you plant it slighter than the soil level, because when it's rain, so the water of the rain can have a chance to go away or just drain away, rather than just stay in the holes or between the root bone, and the plant just will drown in there. Growing passion fruit vine is not ideally for Canberra, Australia, but I know that a lot of people in our area, they have been so successfully growing passion fruit vine, and I really want to try it and to do that, you know, and we'll be able to test the home-grown passion fruit. And for the climate that we got, like a lot of people, they recommend that to plant the passion fruit vine in north facing, either facing under the eave or next to the fence, so it got protected from the cold wind, and it got more heat in the winter. But as I say, I don't have a north facing in the area. I just got here in west facing. But I will give you an update to see in the future how it's going. And for the trolley or the panel for my passion fruit vine to climb on when the vine is still young like this, so I think it would be quite easier for me to throw like some kind cover on top of the vine, to throw over the panel or the trolley. So I think that's quite easy for me. And of course, I do recommend to protect your passion fruit vine when the vine is still so young. And my vine, the passion fruit vine, is not too young, and it's nearly 1 year old, I guess. But I mean, especially when you buy the passion fruit vine from the nursery from Bunning, normally they just sit high, or 30 or 40 centimeter high. You definitely have to protect it a lot in the winter. But of course, I will protect my from the frost as well. So today it's just so funny, just sunny and clouds, sunny and clouds. So I do apologize for the lighting of the video. So the ideally to plant just passion fruit or transplant your passion fruit in spring when the frost already passed and the weather is not too cold. But the vine that I have is already in the container, but I think I will got trouble to pull the vine out of the container, because I know the vine is not root bound in there yet, because I just reported in that container for a few months. But if I hold the vine to pull the root bone out with too hard, I might damage the vine. But if I don't pull it too hard, and the root bone can come out, so I think it's quite challenging for me to do that job. For me, autumn is very good time to transplanting or planting as well. So we still have a few more months for the vine to rooting in, to adapt into the new home. So I hope it's work. Alright, all done. I'm so pleased that I got the passion fruit vine out without damage there or its root bones. And I did planted some sugar snap pea and snow peas in this area as well. So that is so nice to get another job done. As I say, in the future, we're gonna get some more of this panel to put all along the garden bed as well. I think that could be very nice, and I still can plant some snow pea and sugar snap pea down on the other side, while the passion fruit still can climbing on the top. But I don't have more panel to put in here, so that's the old garden about. We heard that each time we do at the time, and also it depends on your budgets and depend on your times. So I think just garden is just like a journey. Each time we do a little, each time we do a little, and I did water on the plants is. So that is so nice, and as I say, in the future, when the temperature go down very low, I think when the temperature go down to 5 degrees Celsius, I will get some nice Haitians, but I think Haitian material that we can buy the meter in Bunnings, and I buy several meter and throw over the structure, and I can protect the passion fruit vine. So I think that is a plan. Oh, it's sunny now. Let me talk with you. A quick talk about, you can see some of the leaves, they got damaged by the snail and slugs. And I think from now on, when I put it in this garden bed, I think I have a less chance of snail and slug come to eat them, because this area is drier than the area that I put the container on the other side. And plus, I won't worry about this very much, because only few leaves here and there. It's not like they got damaged, or it got damaged 2/3 of the leaves. I mean that the 2/3 of the whole leaves of the vine off. I could be worried, and if it comes to like that, I will go out during the night and try to catch them. And also, if you don't have like compost or manure to augment the soil for your passion fruit vine when you're planting it, and if you really need to fertilize it, just wait for the vine to settle, or 1 week or 2, and after that you can fertilize your passion fruit vine and use a citrus fertilizer for passion fruit vine. I said that because wait for 1 or 2 weeks, because when you plant your passion fruit vine, like when you expose into different soil, and I can got the roots often get sensitive. Most of the time the plant's sensitive. If you fertilize the plant straight away, it's best to let the plant to settle, and then you fertilize the passion fruit vine. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoy the video. I hope that you like the new garden bed that I got. Please let me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.